One website visit means very little. But what if 5 signals happen together? A new VP joins, the company starts hiring, and they change a technology platform in your category?
Imagine your sales team receives a notification. A target company just visited your pricing page. Should you call them immediately? Most sales teams would say that's a strong buying signal, but here's the problem. What if the visitor was a student? What if it was an existing customer? What if it was a competitor? What if an employee was simply researching the market? The event is real, but the interpretation could be completely wrong, and this is one of the biggest challenges facing modern revenue teams. We're becoming incredibly good at collecting signals, but we're not always equally good at understanding them. Today, we're going to explore the difference between signals, intent, and intelligence, and why that distinction matters for the future of outbound and revenue growth. Section 1: The Age of Abundant. Signals revenue teams today have access to an extraordinary amount of information. We can see website visits, content engagement, funding announcements, hiring patterns, job changes, technology adoption, product usage, email engagement, search behavior, social activity. Intent platforms can identify thousands of potential signals across millions of companies. This sounds like an enormous advantage, and it is. But abundance creates a new problem. When everything becomes a signal, nothing feels particularly important. A revenue team can't realistically investigate every event happening across thousands of accounts. The challenge shifts from, can we find signals, to, which signals deserve our attention? That's a fundamentally different problem. Section 2: A signal is not intent. Let's take a simple example. A company visits your pricing page. You could interpret that as buying intent. But there are dozens of possible explanations. Maybe they're evaluating vendors. Maybe they're comparing pricing. Maybe an existing customer is checking an upgrade. Maybe a competitor is researching your product. Maybe someone clicked the wrong link. The event itself doesn't contain the complete story. This is why the distinction between a signal and intent matters. A signal tells you something happened. Intent suggests that the event may be connected to a potential future action. The difference is context. Section 3: Context creates intelligence. Now imagine that same pricing page visit happens alongside several other events. The company has recently hired a new VP in the department your product serves. They've started hiring additional team members. Several employees have visited product pages. They've downloaded a relevant guide. And they've recently changed a technology platform related to your category. Now, the pricing page visit means something different. No individual event proves that a purchase is coming, but together the signals create a stronger pattern. This is where signal intelligence becomes valuable. Instead of looking at events individually, a revenue system evaluates the relationship between them. It asks, what is changing inside this account? Why might those changes matter? Is there a business reason for this company to consider a solution like ours? And is now the right time to engage? Those are much more useful questions than simply asking whether someone clicked a page. Section 4: Why AI makes this more important. AI has made signal processing dramatically easier. A human cannot manually review thousands of account events every day. An AI system can. It can identify patterns across large data sets. It can compare current behavior with historical patterns. It can prioritize accounts. It can summarize what changed. And it can recommend potential next actions. But AI doesn't eliminate the need for context. In fact, it makes context even more important. If an AI system receives poor information, it can process that information incredibly efficiently and still reach the wrong conclusion. That's why signal intelligence depends on the infrastructure underneath it. The system needs access to reliable data. It needs historical context. It needs business rules. It needs customer context. And it needs a clear understanding of what the revenue organization is trying to achieve.